Assalamualaikum and good afternoon to everyone and our beloved lecturer, Miss Karina. We are from MLCKB and today we'll be presenting our project for the subject Education Technology. So our project title is Integrating Social Media into Educational Practice. And for this, we choose TikTok as our platform and focus on the subject of English grammar. So first and foremost, I will introduce myself and my group mate. My name is Wan Muhazira. And then we have Sophia, Zarif, Ain and Aina.
Hi, my name is Nura Ain, so I'm going to present about the introductions. Posting a grammatically correct and polished content online is becoming a major part of modern communication, especially for students and young professionals. It also opens the door to a range of educational benefits, and in particular, both teacher and student can use the connection between social media and language to enhance learning, writing skills, and digital literacy in meaningful ways.
Our learning objective for this project is we want to make English grammar easy and fun using TikTok. Grammar is often seen as boring or difficult because of how it's traditionally taught in classroom and usually through textbook and long explanation. We want to change that by making grammar more enjoyable and accessible. Since TikTok is already a platform many students use daily, it's the perfect place to deliver educational content in fun and modern way. Secondly, we create short, engaging video with clear explanation and visual. Each video is usually under 1 minute, focusing on one grammar topic at a time like verb tenses, sentence structure, or common mistake. We use subtitle, voiceover, and graphic to help explain things clearly. This approach makes the content easier to understand and more enjoyable to watch, especially for visual and auditory learners. And our third goal is to promote self-paced independent learning because TikTok videos can be watched and rewatched at any time. Learners can study at their own speed whenever it suits them. They don't have to sit in the classroom or follow a strict schedule. They have the freedom to learn on their own terms. This kind of flexibility is especially helpful for students with busy routines or different learning style. And finally, we encourage interaction through comment, quizzes, and challenge. And viewers also can ask questions in the comment section, try to answer mini quizzes we post, or take part in fun grammar challenge that help reinforce what they have learned. This creates a more interactive learning environment and help build a community of learners who support each other. That's the feedback for each video and content. Creating content for our TikTok page has been a valuable learning experience since we are trying to make our content both educational and engaging. It's not always easy to know whether it's really resonating with our audience, especially because we don't receive direct feedback all the time. However, even the small interactions we get like view, likes, and occasional comments show us that the content has value and is reaching people. One thing that we have noticed is that there's a growing interest in pronunciation-related content, especially from viewers who are always learning English as a second language. A really encouraging moment for us was when a viewer comment asking for more help with tricky English words. That kind of feedback, even though it's not frequent, motivates us to keep improving. In terms of engagement, we have seen steady growth. Most of our videos average between 100 to 400 views, and few have been gone past 1,000 views. Our likes range about 10 to 50 depending on the topic, and we have received some positive comments asking for more content. When it's hard to track shares and save publicly, TikTok's indicators suggest that users are finding the videos helpful enough to come back to. To improve our interaction and reach, we have started applying new strategies. We now add subtitles and captions for clarity, use trending sound and format to stay relevant. post consistently at the best time and design our video with vibrant thumbnails and strong hooks at the beginning. We also use hashtag like hashtag English pronunciation and hashtag learn English to help make our content more discoverable. Even though we are still growing and not receiving constant feedback, we can see that our content is reaching English learners who find it useful. That alone push us to keep creating, experimenting, and expanding our content to include things like mini quizzes and pronunciation challenge.
Hello, my name is Zari Zakrizam Zakaria. So I will present about the background of the group member. So the first one is Wan Hazira. She is a team leader and scriptwriter. She also organized the team and developed initial ideas and shaped the creative tone of the content. Next is Nur Aina Nasuha. So she is the video editor and the technology expert of the group. She ensures smooth visual applying and engaging TikTok content. For the next one is Nurul Ain. So she is a grammar researcher and also the content checker. So she simplify complex grammar rules for easy understanding. So for the next member is myself, Zari Zakriza. So I manage the TikTok account and community engagement. I also upload content and respond to the comments. And the last member is Tuan Nur Anissa Sofia. So she designs visuals and contribute learning reflection and also add a personal touch to the final report.
Hi everyone. So my name is Wan Hazira and today I will be presenting the process of how we created our TikTok account for this project. So for the first thing we did was brainstorm some idea for the account name. Actually we came up with 3 different choices. The first one is the Lingo Lab. Second one is English Unlock, and lastly was the Say It Right. And then after voting as a group, we decided to go with Say It Right because it was short, catchy, and directly related to grammar and correct usage, just like its name, right? Say It Right. And then we created a new Gmail account specifically for this project, so we wouldn't have to use anyone's personal email. Then we use that in the Gmail account to sign up for TikTok account. Once the account was set up, we customize the profile to match our theme. The first thing we do is we upload a pastel theme profile picture that match the mood of our content, and then we wrote a simple but clear bio and make sure that the account was set to public so our content could reach more viewers. And then lastly, we gave access to all group members so everyone could post directly from the account. And we also look at some other educational TikTok pages for idea on how to organize our layout and to keep our page looking neat and consistent. So that's all for process of creating the TikTok account. We move on to the next slide. So here I will go one by one for the step of making educational content. For the content itself, we decided to focus on grammar topic as we are all TESOL students. We focus on grammar topic that are often confusing for learner like SVA, subject verb agreement, some idiom, vocabulary, and common mistake that people tend to do. So each group member was responsible for posting at least 3 content instead of recording live video, we focus on creating infographic style posts. This include like slide with grammatic, slide with short quizzes or pronunciation visual, and like tongue twister video and other bite-sized content. We also use design tool like Canva to create the visual and CapCut to simple animation and text effect when needed. Also, we follow a pastel color theme and keep the layout clean and friendly so it's easy to read and remember for the viewer. Before posting, we review each other content to make sure anything was accurate and clear. We also include hashtag, short caption, and engagement prompt like quizzes or grammar question in the comment of the video. All the posts were uploaded gradually so the account stay active and consistent throughout the project. So that's all for the start of creating the content. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Tuan Nur Anissa Sofia Tuan Junaidi. So for the content related to age posting in social media selected, we choose TikTok as a platform. The TikTok page, Say It Right, was created as an educational platform to help learners improve their English grammar and usage through engaging bite-sized content. Each post is designed with a specific learning objective in mind, targeting common grammar challenges faced by students. So for the first post, introduce viewers to common grammar mistakes, highlighting typical errors and encouraging learners to reflect on and correct their usage. So for the second one is grammar errors. It takes a fun approach to grammar using relatable example to make language rules less intimate. So for the tense chart is also provide clearly breaking down different tense form such as simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous with visual aids and example to support better understanding. So for the next post is 8 parts of speech. It's giving clear definition and practical example for each category, including noun, verbs, adjective, and more. In addition, a motivational video, which is the next content, is titled "It's Okay to Make Mistake." It reminds students that errors are a natural and valuable part of the learning process, promoting a positive attitude towards self-improvement. Promoting a positive attitude towards self-improvement. So for the next content is comparative idioms, which is offering literal illustration and figurative meanings to enrich students' vocabulary and help them sound more fluent in everyday speech. The next one is pronunciation and speaking skills, which is not only test articulation but also boost confidence in spoken English. The next content is basic grammar. This one is for introduce basic rules in a clean, easy to digest format. So for the next content is how to use singular and plural correctly, which introduce a simple situation to use singular words in sentence for better understanding. So for the next one is how to use grammar correctly, which is focusing on confusing homophones such as their, their, and they are. So for the next content is preposition of time, which is using when relatable scenarios and visuals to reinforce correct usage. The next one is common sentence construction errors, which is explaining why he is different from his sister is grammatically correct as opposed to the commonly misused different them. So for the next one is same goes with the previous, which is basic grammar. It emphasizes to student it is a foundation for clear communication, build confidence in speaking and writing, and essential for academic and professional success. So the next content is what is verb to have, which is to solidify learners' understanding. And the last one is we pose questions, which is a short reflection on any grammar rule you used to struggle with and how you have improved. So we move to the next part. For the layout and interface of the selected social media, the design consistency of the Say It Right TikTok account enhance the learning journey as each video follows a clear educational theme centered around English grammar. The videos are thoughtfully curated to cater to both beginners and intermediate learners. For instance, posts like 8 parts of speech and basic grammar part 1 use a simple layout with label, visual, and clear definition to introduce foundational concept, making it easier for learners to grasp the basic quickly. These videos are often supported with example and colorful text to emphasize key terms. The post title grammar errors, here what make it interesting, use a playful yet informative approach to highlight common mistakes, showing how learning can be both fun and practical. Meanwhile, short, visually engaging clips such as preposition of time and use grammar correctly break down tricky grammar rules into digestible bits, often using animation or voiceover explanation to enhance understanding. Another standout post is the tongue twister video, She Sells Seashells, which not only entertains but also encourages users to practice pronunciation and rhythm, essential skills for speaking fluently. Videos that address frequently confused words like there, and they are, or sentence structure errors such as he is different from his sister, show the creator's commitment to correcting real-world language issues faced by learners. These types of posts receive more engagement as seen in the number of views and likes, indicating that the audience find them helpful and relevant. Additionally, motivational content like "It's okay to make mistakes" humanize the learning process and support emotional engagement by reminding learners that errors are part of growth. The comment section on several videos shows positive feedback from followers who often ask questions or express appreciation, demonstrating active learning and communication. Overall, the videos on Say It Right are not only informative, but also visual, appealing, and pedagogical sound. The use of concise, target lessons allows learners to absorb grammar points quickly, while the consistent aesthetic and interactive features of TikTok encourage regular engagement. This combination of thoughtful content design and platform functionally makes the page a powerful educational tool for modern learners. So, as you can see, this is our profile picture of the TikTok, and this is the content we create on this platform. So that's all from me. We move to the next presenter.
Benefit for teachers and students has four. For the first one is social media create awareness of grammar, spelling and punctuation. For the second one is teacher can use social media example to make grammar more engaging. The third one is activity like mock post or rewriting caption promote critical thinking for student. And for the last one is social media becomes a tools, just not a distraction. Through benefit for teachers and students, I can guess is this is actually a great opportunity. Instead of fighting against social media, they can use it as a teaching tools by using real example from social platforms. Teachers can show how grammar actually matters, not just for grade, but for how students are perceived in the real world.
So, for the conclusion, this project was an eye-opening and enriching experience for all of us. So, by applying what we learned from the education technology course, we discovered how social media, particularly TikTok, can be a powerful and creative tool for teaching. We found that grammar doesn't have to be boring with the right approach. It can be engaging, fun, and easy to understand. This experience encouraged us to think beyond traditional teaching method and explore innovative way to make learning more accessible, It's proof that teaching can happen anywhere, even in a 60-second video, and remind us that the education can be both meaningful and enjoyable for learners of all background. That's all. Thank you.